was just sent this lift top coffee table from McMacros for review. So let's unbox it, assemble it, and check it out. Here's how it comes in the box, nicely protected with styrofoam. Here is an assembly guide. It says it takes 2 people about 1 hour. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Whoa. Whoa. Everything comes really nicely protected, like with corners and stuff protected. Here is everything right out of the box. Got some beautiful wooden pieces of various sizes. We've got a metal frame, and that's gonna be your lifting mechanisms. And a bag of bits and pieces in here. The instructions look overwhelming, but when you break it down, it's really not that bad. Everything seems to be nicely labeled, so we should be able to figure this out fairly easily. All of the screws and pieces are labeled as well. These are particle board wood with a nice finish. I love the color. These are the 8 and 9 that we're gonna start with. So you have 2 of these M1 pieces, and you're going to extend it out. Boom, boom, boom. So you're going to lift this and remove it. So this will get assembled on 2 different pieces and then brought back together later. So now M1 has become M1 and M2. We're gonna get 4 E's, 6 A's, and both of the M1s, which we already divided the M1s and M2s. So here's the M1 piece, and we've got 1 set here, 1 set here, and we're going into the 9 and the 8. We're gonna go ahead and screw in M1 into 9. We're gonna extend this. You can see the pre-drilled holes, really teeny tiny. So you're gonna line it up so that the screw goes through that second hole there. Once it's down in there flat, this will go back over it. Here's where you're gonna put your second screw in. Yes, locked and loaded. Then you're gonna take your A and put 1 here, 1 here, and 1 down here at the end. The first board is done, and you're gonna do the same thing to number 8 over here. Next, we're gonna need 6 B's and 6 C's. And we're gonna need parts 5, 6, and 7, which are gonna go right in between these 2. So for piece 5, you're gonna have the unfinished side down, and that means the holes are facing the inside. You're gonna put a dowel in this bottom piece over here as well. Then on the inside of piece 5, you're gonna put part B inside each of the 2 holes. And then these metal pieces are gonna go in the next hole. It will just fit on like so. This will turn and lock the leg in place. Then we'll basically do the same for parts 6 and 7 on this side, and then we'll attach the other leg over here. Looking good. Now we're gonna flip it over completely to the opposite side. So those little metal bars will be on the bottom now. Now we need 10 more of these C dowels, and we're gonna place them all around the inside in all the holes here. Then you're gonna install the big top here. You're gonna wanna have the metal pieces facing out because that's what your metal legs are gonna screw into out here. So that's gonna stay out, and then it's gonna come up and over down. Now you're gonna take 12 of these D screws and screw them in all around. Next, we're gonna use all the metal pieces to put together the legs and the bottom frame. We're gonna need 4 Ks and the Allen wrench in here. And our metal parts. You're gonna have holes here and a hole on the outside you're gonna screw through to connect it here. And then these holes on the top will be for the little feet. You place it on top. You're gonna screw in 8 G's all around the base and 4 feet, which are F, into the very bottom. Gonna line up the metal base hole with the metal hole in the wood and screw in your G's. Frame is all screwed in there. And now the feet. These are gonna be nice non-scratch, hard plastic feet. Time to flip it. Ooh, looking nice. Now we're gonna build the top of this part, which is gonna pull out and in. And then finally we're gonna do the top of this part, which is gonna lift up and back. So for this part, we're gonna need parts 1, 3, 4, 4 E screws, those 2 M2 pieces we previously took out of this, and 4 N screws. So you pop the N in here. I thought I had the wrong pieces in here, but actually it falls all the way down. Pop it in here, And they're gonna poke out at the bottom and then go in there. So now we've got our sides on. The little holes are on the outside, ready for this piece to be installed. This is how it's gonna work. It's gonna slide all the way in, and it's gonna pull out, and get stopped there. Very nice and smooth. Detach this piece again and install it like this, with the latch hook kind of on the outside, facing this way and towards the back here. And we are going in this first hole on each end. All right, we're on. Now I gotta do the other side. All right, here we go. Whoa, smooth. Looks nice. Now the last bit, the raising lid. Now we take our big lifting pieces with the bars on the outside, and we're gonna put in 6 J screws, 3 on each piece. Same as with everything else, you'll see the pre-drilled holes, makes it really easy. You're gonna line it up with the first circle, the middle circle, and the last circle. Now that these are assembled, now we have to put it in, and this is where the 2-person job is highly recommended, because you have to hold it up while you screw in 6 on each side. I'm using a book to kind of hoist it up a little bit, is helpful actually. And then a flashlight is also helpful. She is done, and she is a beauty. It was not too hard. It did take more than an hour, but I'm a novice, so. The wood is really beautiful. It is that compressed wood, but I love the color here. They do make it in a few different colors and finishes. It rolls really nicely. Look at this, ooh. You have a good bit of storage here. This is open. It's just a really nice look. The lift top is gonna make a great laptop stand at the sofa. Aha! Look at that! This is so genius, and then over here is gonna open as well. You can keep tons of stuff in here and in here. It likes to slide when you're shutting it. You can just use your feet. Because this drawer is open over here, it's a great place to feed your wires in, have your power strip there, hooked up to your computer, you name it. This is a really great coffee table slash desk slash whatever you need it to be, storage space, you name it. You do need 2 hands to open and close this. I love it. Really great coffee table.